we could say system, but we can also go with rules, a certain set of rules that with yourself by taking notes, by watching video, by experience, by knowing the feeling of what that gives you. You realize that when I do this, okay, maybe sometimes it feels good, it's a nice flashy save, but the percentage at the end of the day in the long term, that's not what's going to bring me success. This is the way to play the situation. You put the percentage on your side. A
Right.
lot of stuff that we're doing in terms of high performance, a lot of it is, high, you play the percentages properly, you play them smartly, and then you add on all the other extra things you do in your life. Now you're to kind of set yourself up for success. Now you're talking about really putting the edge on your side. Because if you have a system, I'll give you an example. If you have a system as a goalie that 100% you're going to stop 90% of the shots. 90% as a goaltender is a little bit below average.
Yeah, definitely.
Nowadays it's a little bit below average. Let's say we go at 91.5%. Now you're talking about average to above average at 91.5%. But if you have a system that will almost guarantee you 90% of saves, all you need to do is get 1.5% better than those guys, which is maybe we're talking about 5-6 goals in the year. And you're above average all of a sudden, 1.5%. So that's where you go get it. And, your sleeping habits and all these other things where you get to the game and you're just a little bit sharper, 1.5% better than the others. And all of a sudden, boom, you have those extra saves, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra saves in the year. That makes that difference. You know what I'm talking about? But at least you have that base, that fundamental, that brick kind of foundation that gives you that minimum. And then you go up from there from all your other habits and your other kind of gifts and talents that you have in your life. That's how I've been looking at it. And since I started looking at it that way, I've made a lot less mistakes and I'm more consistent. And I find that I just rely on things I trust most. And I think that's a real good lesson that if one person realizes this, that it helps them, then I'll be happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's phenomenal. I think you hit the nail on the head because we can apply this to everything. So obviously in hockey, you kind of laid it out for everyone as a goaltender's perspective. But I mean, you talk about finance and investing. It really is about playing the odds because let's say, even for someone who's investing in the stock market, you're not going to win every buy or sell. Sometimes you're going to lose, but sometimes you're going to win. It's about,
if you go by chance,
exactly,
we know you're going to lose. We already know that. You know what I mean?
But it's about giving yourself the best opportunity to succeed, the best probability, and then the aggregate of those decisions over and over again accumulates into long-term success, which is what it's all about. Like, we're trying to achieve long-term success. And I think the great thing that you mentioned about being in a hockey career, so you talk about the difference between being good or being great as a goaltender, whether it's junior or professional. We're talking about 5-6 goals spread out throughout a season. So it's small increments make the difference.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between getting called up, getting sent down, getting drafted, getting not drafted. Like, that's
From
making or break your
to
career.
4 million or 5 million if we're going that route.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So
Absolutely.